Jordan-Hare skies, hotty-toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise, cowbells ringing in Starkville all night, Rocky Top singing in that Neyland light, anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride, Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday light, y'all know the deal, SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove, let that crowd roll, it's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal, SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove, let that crowd roll, it's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Gators in the swamp, trumping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Ridge battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score. Saturday light, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk, we talk that score.
This is a presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.
Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. What's going on? It is your guy, Nick Frazier, man. We are back around the water cooler. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. DC Wolf is rocking with me tonight. What's up, DC? How you feeling, man?
I'm ready, man. Let's go, man. Ready to talk. Let's go, baby.
That's
The
what
words
it
of
is.
My
That's what it is.
mayor, Nick. My mayor. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's
go.
get it.
Let's
Let's
get it.
go. Let's get it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man, do me a favor before we get this thing rocking and rolling. Make sure that you go and you subscribe to these YouTube channels. If I can get them up on the screen, make sure you subscribe to these guys, man. Subscribe to I Got Tez at his SE season. Subscribe to I Got Tight Sports and Alabama Football Megacast. DC Wolf over at Auburn _Addicts TV. Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast. Be Sharp over at Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Vanny Chris over to Go to Broom Podcast. The legend himself, Bubba and the Old Man, Auburn Sports Talk, man. I got Kid Country over on YouTube. And, of course, at the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter. Also, man, make sure you follow us on our social medias, man. Follow us at CoolerSpot23 on Twitter. Follow us at the Water Cooler Talk on Instagram and TikTok. And then, of course, follow us at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast on Facebook. And then visit www.watercoolertalksports.com. Again, it's www.watercoolertalksports.com, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here on that. DC, man, y'all ready to get into this conversation tonight, man?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Before we get into it, man, y'all already know I got to bring in my guy, man, the one and only, the Chef Country, the Kid Country, a.k.a. the Charleston White of YouTube. It is one and only Edward Kid Country. Edward, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey, what's up, Nick and DC?
What's
Chilling,
up,
man.
boy?
Chilling, man. Tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, man, as you know, we are going through Auburn's 2026 schedule, and we are looking at every opponent. We've gone from Baylor. We have gone all the way up to Ole Miss, which we talked about on Monday, man. And tonight we're going to talk about the Arkansas Razorbacks, the first game of November. We're going to talk about this game tonight, take a look at it and see exactly what it is that Auburn will be up against in this game. But before we do that, man, I gotta make sure and shout out everybody that's in the chat rocking with us as well, man. A couple of people in the chat rocking with us. It is the Huggy Beard is in here. What's up, Huggy Beard, man? Hope you feeling good, man. Hope you feeling great, man. P Pass in the chat. What's up, P Pass, man? Hope you feeling good, man. He said light a candle for the Bush family, former rival, later a friend. Yes, man. Make sure y'all send your prayers up for Kyle Busch, NASCAR driver who passed away. I believe it was yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, man. So, man, make sure y'all send a prayer for him and all the families that are in bereavement right now, man. I got D-Lev is in the chat as well. What's up, D-Lev? Appreciate you so much, man, for rocking with us as well, man. Thank you so much, man. J Mims in the chat. Jermaine Mims in the chat rocking with us. What's up, Jermaine? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great, man. Let's get into this. Let's get into this conversation tonight, man. The Arkansas Razorbacks. This is what is this? Game number 9? Number 10? 11, 12. Yeah, number 10. Excuse me. This is game number 10 for Auburn. When we are getting into this season. No, is it game 10 or game 9? Which one is it? This is game 10. This is game 9. Game 9. Yeah, Baylor, Southern Miss. You have Florida, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss. So game 9. This is game 9. That will be first game of November. And it sets up potentially part of where Auburn has the opportunity to win some games and potentially position themselves for either a great bowl game or, you know, if everything goes well before this game, it could be some playoff talk for Auburn at this juncture in the season. Let's get this thing rock and roll. Let's talk about what will Arkansas be? You're looking at Arkansas here, man. Arkansas had a massive turnover in the coaching ranks of this team. Ryan Silverfield is now the head man in charge there. He beat this team last year with his Memphis team. So now he is the head man in charge in Fayetteville. And you see exactly who all of the who are the coaches in certain positions. Name that pops out right there. Name that pops out. Ron Roberts. A lot of fans should be familiar with Ron Roberts, man. Coordinator here at Auburn back in the 2023 season. He is now the defensive coordinator for the Arkansas Razorbacks. He will be in charge there. What does the season outlook look like for Arkansas? Look at best case and worst case scenarios. Could this be a 4-8 team? Could this be a 3-9 team, or could this be a team that is 7-5, 6-6, and potentially in the bowl game conversation? You know, we don't know. There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to this team, man. But we do know that they went out in the portal and they secured 42 transfers in the portal. Question that you have on this team: who's going to be the quarterback? You know, what does this defense look like? What does the offensive line look like? You know, how much influence can Ryan Silverfield put on this team and get a transformation through this offseason to where this team can be competitive or make some noise, you know, or surprise some people this year, man. You look at what Arkansas lost, man. You look at what they lost, and then you look at what they gained. You look at Taylor Green. Everybody talked about Taylor Green and how he was last year as a quarterback. Mike Washington Jr., who I think was one of the top running backs in the country last year. He was 1,000-yard back as well, and he was drafted in the NFL draft. I believe by the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken. And then of course the entire offensive and defensive and coaching staff, and it was just the entire coaching staff is gone. You know, so this is a team that is in full rebuild mode and looks to try to get on pace and try to see if they can be competitive. But you look at what they gained. Like we said, 42 guys that they went out in the portal and got. We don't know what this team is going to look like. We don't know exactly what to expect from this team. But if you do listen to Ryan Silverfield speak, he speaks just like the coach at Auburn does, Alex Golesh. He talks about being process driven, being process oriented, being detail oriented. So there are a lot of the same kind of talking points that's coming out of there. And if you're an Arkansas fan, if you were kind of like what some Auburn fans feel like this is a new way of thinking for your program, you may be excited. But I'm gonna ask this question to DC first. DC, what will this Arkansas team be?
I think Arkansas is going to be a team that's going to kind of look Of course, like the Memphis team, man, and I think they're gonna have a good offense. The offensive coordinator has had all good offenses for the last few years at Memphis, man. They top 25 scoring last year. And of course, we know the defensive coordinator, Ron Roberts, he's gonna be that guy that's gonna have simulated pressure all defense and give up something in the run game. And we'll talk about that later. I think that's gonna be a key to the game. But I think they're gonna have a pretty good offense, which they did last year. Offense wasn't the problem, man. Defense was really the problem last year, man. Arkansas had one of the top offenses in the SEC, so having an offense is not the problem. Ron Roberts making that defense do something is gonna be the key to their season, in my opinion.
Yeah, this offense was ranked number 2 in the conference last year. At one point in time, I think when they played Notre Dame, they were ranked the number 2 offense in the conference at that point in time. So there are things that happen, and there's it's a possibility that they can still be good. Hopefully we don't see much of a step back from them. But it's a possibility they can. But like you said, the defense has to take a step forward. Kid Country, man, your thoughts on this? When you look at this game when they play against Auburn, man, what do you expect from this Arkansas team?
Man, Arkansas to me, it's the biggest question mark in the SEC for me. Because Silverfield doesn't get talked about.
Exactly.
In my honest opinion, not a lot separates. I mean, you put Silverfield, Golesh, and your guy in Florida,
Summerall.
You put all them in a hat and just pick one. To me, all of them are very kind of similar guys. You know what I mean? And Silverfield has showed the ability to beat Golesh. So, I don't know what they have left on offense, but you can look for them to take a step forward on defense with Ron Robert leading defense. I mean, so it's to me, they're a big question mark. Arkansas is a team I look probably to beat somebody that ain't nobody gonna give them a chance to beat, and they might lose some games. You know what I mean? But I expect them over the course of the season to upset somebody. That's a team that Arkansas and Mississippi State are 2 teams that I'm watching real closely, man. So there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of unknown with them for me.
You look at the schedule, right? When you look at the schedule tells you you look at everybody they played before Auburn, North Alabama, at Utah, and everybody knows Utah's is not the same. Cam Rising is not there. Is not the quarterback, and the head coach is not a head coach at Michigan. Their former head coach is not a head coach at Michigan, and I can't, his name is slipping my mind right now. Then of course they have Georgia at home. They play Tulsa at home. They go to Texas A&M. They have Tennessee at home. They play at Vanderbilt, and they play Missouri at home. So you look at that: Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri at home, and then they have Texas A&M and Vanderbilt on the road. Then they come on the road to Auburn. You look at that before. I mean, we don't know what this Arkansas team is. They could come out here and surprise people, but you could be looking at an Arkansas team that has 4 or 5 wins at this particular point in time. And your thoughts on this, man? Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite insider, our favorite insider, everybody's favorite insider, at the insider, man. What's your thoughts on this game, man? When you look at this schedule and look at what potentially Arkansas can be, or what will Arkansas be in your opinion?
Being honest with everybody, Arkansas may be the second scariest team on the schedule. If you look at recent history, the coach just beat Golesh last year in the thriller of a game. He's seen his offense for 2 years, 3 years. He's played against it. He's schemed against it. He knows what it takes to beat this offense. So besides Tennessee, I mean, Arkansas is kind of like, this is gonna be a mirror image game.
Really? So you said wait. When you expound on that, when you say mirror image, are you saying it's gonna be mirror image from the fact of what you see on the offensive side of the football, or are you saying that are you saying that because that Silverfield has played against Golesh and he kind of knows what the tendencies are between him and Gordon?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
I'm saying, yeah, because Silverfield has played against them for 3 years in a row. He's seen the offense in every variation. So, I mean, he basically knows this offense.
Do you think that's a point, a talking point? Let's not say talking point. Do you think that is a point of concern for Auburn, for the Auburn coaching staff, DC? Because Golesh played Summerall last year as well. So do you think Summerall feels the same way about Golesh, or does Golesh feel the same way about Summerall, or does Summerall feel the same way about? How do you think? How do you view that?
On that side of the ball, I think it evens out, because if you're saying that Silverfield has seen Golesh's offense, so has Golesh seen Silverfield's, and vice versa. So he'll be able to talk to DJ Durkin and say, man, I've seen this. But it's like, that's not going to be the matchup. The matchup is going to be Golesh and his offensive coordinator against Ron Roberts. And you got to think he beat Ron Roberts last year. You know what I'm saying? He's not facing Silverfield. He's facing Ron Roberts, and he beat Ron Roberts to the tune of putting up 4.5, almost 4.5 yards a carry on the ground. So if they do that, if they put up 4.5 some yards on the ground, bro, just close the blinds, man. It's over.
Wait. Okay,
close the blinds. It's over, dog. If they put up 4.5, average 4.5 yards on Arkansas, and Ron Roberts not bringing the horses he had at Florida over to Arkansas. That's another thing.
Okay.
Golesh is going to have better players at Auburn than he had at USF.
So I'm kind
of going the other way.
So if that's the question, so if that's the point, you saying that this Auburn team should destroy or dominate? Ron Roberts'
I think it's going to be a 10+ win victory. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
I do.
Okay.
But now I'm not saying that, I'm not discounting Arkansas, because they are, they have Broussard and those guys on the right side of the offensive line, that they are returning, talent and experience on that right side of the line. They, so that's going to be made. You could argue and say their returning starters might be better than our offensive line. You could argue that with what they have returning in experience. But you got to look at, again, the matchup is Golesh against Ron Roberts again. Ron Roberts with less talent, Golesh with more talent. And give me DJ Durkin all day, bro. Give me DJ Durkin all day. So I look for that, the stalemate on offense and defense against DJ Durkin, but the matchup is against Ron Roberts. And I think Golesh now has more personnel, better personnel, and Roberts has less personnel. And plus, they've seen each other before too. So, you know what I'm saying? Give me Auburn, bro.
Why
that head, boss?
Why would you say okay? You say Golesh has better personnel. You said it's Ron Roberts versus Joel Gordon. Okay, so if we're looking at it from that perspective, why would you say why do you feel as if Auburn has better personnel when it's mainly the same guys that were in the skill positions at USF last year, and that team barely beat Florida.
But they beat Florida in Florida. And number two, bro, you have to look at the returning people they have. When you say returning, for sometimes with people, returning is better because that's another year in the system, man. This is another year Byron Brown has to grow up in the system. This is another year Singleton and all those Neptune, all those guys have to grow up in the system. So bigger, stronger, faster, hopefully. And then you have to look at inside out. Yeah, they have the same center, and hopefully Cole is a little stronger than he was last year, but he wasn't necessarily Cole Best, you know what I'm saying, the center at Auburn. Okay. He wasn't necessarily the problem in that game, but inside out, you have to think they have better offensive line talent than they had at USF. If you just look at, the roster on paper, we haven't seen them play, but on paper, they have a better offensive line inside out than they had at USF. And you couple that with returning starters now at Auburn, at home, you know what I'm saying, with them having better talent than Ron Roberts is not bringing in better talent, then you have, man, I got to lean just from that. I have to lean Auburn's way, man, because again, Ron Roberts is not bringing the dogs he had at Florida with him.
You know what I say to DC point, Nick, to make it be what his prediction is. You can also say that Golesh didn't have a defense like this last year.
Yeah. Same thing at Memphis. They put up 31 on Memphis. Offense wasn't the problem at Memphis, man. It was the defense giving up 34 points. They beat Memphis in every statistical category, just about. You look at the stats. They beat them in just about every statistical category except, 2 or 3 in the red zone, 4, but Memphis went 5 or 5 in the red zone. Bro, defense was the issue a lot of times at USF also. That wasn't the issue. Joel Gordon wasn't the issue against Memphis. It was the defense.
And yeah, I like what you just said. So I got to play devil advocate against it, DC.
Play it, bro. Play it.
You got like a minute and a half.
I'm finna get it in quick. If we're gonna look at it from that aspect,
yeah.
Ron Roberts defense only gave up like 18 points.
Yeah, but again, only gave up 18 points. He's not bringing that same type of talent with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if South Florida defense was such of a problem, does that speak to just how bad Florida was offensively? Much like Auburn was last year.
It could, but I look.
You only give up 18 points and lose to a group of 5 schools.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is he's not bringing that type of personnel with him.
I got exactly.
He's not bringing the same personnel with him. So just say if the personnel is worth another 7 to 10 points, bro.
It's not like South Florida ran up and down the field and just threw a touchdown all night. You know what I mean? They kicked a whole bunch of field goals in that game too.
So to go against Edwards' point,
you got 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
It ain't like Florida. It ain't like Arkansas got a Caleb Banks or the other defensive tackle that Florida had last year either, though.
Right. You didn't want to get my point. That's not my point.
All right. There it is. We're gonna have we got that was getting good, but we gotta take a break right here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back right after these messages, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you drink energy drinks and then a few hours later feel sluggish? Don't worry, I got the solution for you. Try Dubby. Dubby is a jitterless energy drink mix designed for better focus, clean energy, and no sugar crashes later. Whether you are working, watching Water Cooler Talk Sports Network, or locked in on game day, Dubby helps keep you going. Visit the link on your screen right now and take advantage of the discount and level up your energy with Dubby. Breaking news. Every Sunday night, DC Wolf brings you the biggest stories, hottest takes, and everything you missed across Auburn athletics, from football to basketball and beyond. If it's happening on the plains, you will hear it here first. Live Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, only on Auburn Addicts TV.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us here, man. On the channel, man. Make sure that y'all go and support us, man. If you want to get a clean energy drink, no sugar added, man, try W, man. There's the link at the bottom of the screen. And I do you one better. The link is actually in the description of this show. If you go to it, you click that link and you add whatever you want from W into the cart, you would get 10% off of your order at checkout, man. So go try out W. DC Wolf, tell them what they can find and what they can expect over on Auburn Addicts TV, man.
Yeah, we're talking Auburn, man. We're talking all Auburn all the time in your sleep when you wake up. We're talking Auburn to the people, to your mom, dad, your cows, your dogs, whoever want to hear Auburn, man. We're talking Auburn, man. Come see us Sunday at 6 p.m. Let's do it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, man. Have you heard breaking news? Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Let's keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. Quarterbacks is always a very hot topic when it comes to football teams. In the words of DC Wolf, so goes the trigger man, so goes the team. And it seems as if Arkansas has a little bit of a battle at the quarterback position. You start out with KJ Jackson, kid from Montgomery, Alabama, 6'4", 230 plus pound kid who was on the Arkansas team last year, one of the holdovers from that team last year. Is a big frame kid. Did not play a lot, did not have a lot of stats to register, but there is some potential there. And he fit the mold of what you saw what Bobby Petrino was doing. You saw what what Sam Pittman was doing on the offensive side, kind of fit the mold of the quarterback that Arkansas normally had. Tall guys that had the ability to run and were lanky guys, i.e. Taylor Green. And then, of course, AJ Hill. AJ Hill transferred from Memphis, came over with his coach from Memphis. He's in that mode as well. 6'4", 230+ pound kid, as well. Has the ability to come in and potentially run this offense. Does he have, a head start in this battle because of him being underneath the system with Silverfield? We don't know. But there seems to be some sort of, a battle brewing there because there hasn't been a guy that's been named the starter as per my research. I haven't seen them name a starter as of yet. And then, of course, Braden Fuller, the transfer from Angelo State, who looks to potentially come in and be that second or third option in this offense, man. When you look at these guys, Kid Country, and you see the quarterbacks that they have. What does it tell you that you potentially gonna see from this offense, and what does Auburn's defense have to worry about and pinpoint on when Arkansas comes into Jordan-Hare Stadium first weekend of November?
To me, it's still just gonna be status quo. Stopping the run and any type of QB run. I mean, you do that, it bodes well. Seem like they want an athletic guy at the quarterback position. And you can liken both of those guys counter to a Byron Brown. You know what I mean? Not a lot of different as far as the physical build on those. So, they probably gonna want to get down here with the quarterback a little bit, try to run the ball. I think with either one of those guys, man, you start to run and make them beat you with their own. Prove that they can beat you with their own. I think that's just the recipe for success against that team. Don't give up nothing in the run game. We're gonna make you beat us. We're gonna make you beat us on third and 6, 3rd and 7. If you can do that, you got a chance to win. If you can't, it's lights out.
Gavin Peterson, member for 4 months, said, man, worst case scenario for Auburn, don't make the playoffs. That's the worst case scenario. Auburn don't make the playoffs. I like the enthusiasm, Calvin. I like it. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Calvin Peterson, man, for always supporting us, man. Shout out to everybody right with us in the chat. I saw my guy, Mike McKinney, and Tim, Tulane Taylor in there with us as well. What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling? DC, when you look at this quarterback battle, and I put that in quotation marks because we kind of don't know. It seems as if Jackson potentially is the guy that they probably that is leading for the job right now. When you look at this quarterback battle, I asked you the same question I asked Kid Country. What are you expecting from this offense, and what are you expecting them to do on the offensive side, and what does Auburn's defense have to do in order to make sure business is taken care of? Because you said that you taking Durkin. Over Ryan Silverfield, a team that put up 31 points against this Arkansas team that he coached against last year. 38, excuse me. You said you picking Durkin. So what does Auburn defense need to look out for, and what do they need to be prepared for?
I'm standing 10 toes down, bro. Stop the run, which Auburn has been doing well the last since my man King Vaughn has been there, man. And
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Auburn has not faced a quarterback like this.
They faced Taylor Green last year.
Taylor Green.
And guess who? And guess who pulled a dub? It wasn't our offense, bro, that won that game last year. It was DJ Durkin and that defense, bro. With Pleasant had how many picks last year, bro? How many picks they have in that game?
Yeah, two in the game. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And then it was somebody else had some picks. So man, it was like the defense won that game last year at Arkansas, man. That was DJ Durkin crafting a victory for Auburn last year. So man, stop the run, which Vontae Akeem Williams has been doing a great job, man. He's giving us a run game, 2-point-some yards a carry, top 6 in the SEC, man. The best run defense as a defensive line since the early 2000s, man. So they gonna stop the run, bro. I ain't even concerned about that. They gonna stop the run. Last year, bro, what? No defense, no offense scored over 24 points on them most of the season.
To Vanderbilt.
Yeah, to Vanderbilt, bro. Yeah, man. No, man, that it ain't happening, man.
I mean,
I got DJ Durkin in the passenger seat, bro. We riding out, bro.
But here's the thing, Kid,
bro.
Kid Country said something. Kid Country said something earlier that piqued my interest. That I've been saying. I'm not gonna say I've been saying it publicly, but I've been saying it in conversations that have not been on camera. I've been saying it about Mississippi State, but he said that there's not a lot that has been said about Arkansas. So we don't know. We don't know what Arkansas really is. Arkansas can come out here and surprise a lot of us. And I want to put the schedule back up again. When you look at Arkansas' schedule, right? Like when we see this schedule from Arkansas, that's not really I'm not sitting here saying it's not hard, but it's not one of the hardest schedules before they get to Auburn. I mean, you have Georgia at home, you have Tennessee at home, you have Missouri at home. A lot of people are not. We talked about Vanderbilt ad nauseum because Vanderbilt doesn't have enough depth in the offensive line. You lose Pavia, who was a very big part of that. I mean, you still have Cedric Alexander. They still got Junior Sherrill on that team. They lost a lot of depth in the defense as well. But you potentially sitting here looking at an Arkansas team that could win at North Alabama, that could beat Utah, that could beat Tulsa, that could beat Vanderbilt, and that could potentially beat Missouri. So
when they get to Auburn,
so you're talking about a team that could have 4 or 5 wins when they get to Auburn and have momentum to be able to be like, all right, we got momentum. We have won some games. We got a little momentum, and now we have to win 1 or 2 more games to become bowl eligible. That's different right there.
They ain't getting that win. They ain't getting that win at Auburn.
Okay,
they ain't getting that one. They can hang that up. It's just like we saying, bro. It's like Silverfield, them, bro. They got to prove themselves. You talking about, man, the same way with Golesh, man, and the same way with Summerall. You know what I'm saying? They got to prove themselves on this level. We have seen DJ Durkin hold a whole SEC to under 24 points a game. We saw that.
Not the whole SEC. Not the whole SEC.
No, I'm okay for one team. Bro, okay, Nick. Virtually the whole SEC, bro. We seen this dude hold them to under 24 points a game. We saw that with our own eyes. We guessing on Silverfield. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Silverfield beat this team. He beat this team last year.
He didn't beat Auburn, bro. He didn't beat no DJ Durkin offense. Defense. He didn't beat no DJ Durkin defense. And we done seen DJ Durkin do it like my man said on the 5 Heartbeats. JT, he was like, I've been with you. We done been with DJ Durkin, bro. We know what he's doing. We know what DJ Durkin can do, bro. DJ Durkin gonna put them. We know what DJ Durkin. We don't know what Silverfield do, bro. He gonna have to show me.
We saw Silverfield beat the Arkansas team in the ACC with an AAC team last year.
He didn't beat DJ Durkin. He didn't beat
Auburn. He beat an SEC team,
bro.
Can I say something?
Bro, look how Notre Dame dog
Auburn
Arkansas.
Bad.
Notre Dame
was
dog.
bad.
Man, Notre Dame embarrassed Arkansas. Bro, they fired their defensive coordinator during the season and got rid of the whole staff.
He's an Auburn guy, DC. Calm down.
I'm just saying. I didn't name no names. I didn't name no names.
Everybody
knows. But I'm just saying, it is what it is. They had a bad defense, bro. Had a bad defense.
Can I say what my coach said to the Alabama reporter?
What, man?
This team hasn't played Arkansas.
He didn't say that. He said this team hasn't played Alabama. What you talking? You making stuff up. You making stuff up, man. Come on, man.
Well, guess what? Y'all, what game are y'all arguing about?
Arkansas, not Alabama.
This team.
Yeah.
Well, this team ain't played Arkansas either.
That team ain't. Yeah. I agree with that, man. But like, bro, we know the only proven factor in this whole thing we talking about is the Auburn defense. We know. You see what I'm saying? We know DJ Durkin, bro. He done chef cooked it up like Kid Country be cooking.
Here's my question.
Kid Country gonna have some good ribs.
Here's my question again. We always talk about the surefire thing, and this is Auburn's defense.
Yes,
but we've also seen with our eyes. Well, I don't know if people watch the game, but you saw Memphis go. You saw Memphis beat Arkansas.
Yes,
you've seen Alex Golesh do what he does wherever his offense has been. His offense has been prolific wherever it's been. So why is it that we just saying that right now the sure thing in this game is just the defense? It's just.
But I'm saying that's that one thing. But I'm just saying that it ain't because it is.
But we've seen Golesh.
But we ain't seen him do it on.
Oh my God.
We have not seen
Silverfield
Silverfield
hasn't
and
played
that
DJ
them group of guys do it on this level. We have
He
seen
beat
DJ.
Arkansas. He beat the Arkansas team. He beat the Arkansas team. It's an SEC team.
We
It's an
seen
SEC
DJ.
team.
We saw DJ Durkin do it week in and week out, my brother.
Okay.
Week in and week
Silverfield
out,
ain't-
locking folk down under 24 points, week in and week out.
All right.
We know that is a truth, bro. Bro, take it to the bank.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but we can't just sit here and just discredit what we saw this man do, and he beat an SEC team. We talk about
Okay,
SEC teams
let me
all the
ask
time.
you
He
this.
beat an SEC team.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. Who
We got about 3
Who was
minutes.
a-
We got about 3 minutes.
Okay, who was our defensive coordinator when we lost to New Mexico?
Ron
in
Roberts.
Parkview? Who was it?
Ron
You just said
Roberts.
Ron Roberts.
Okay, enough said.
Yeah, but who was also
Enough
yep.
You know
but who-
what?
Enough
Yeah,
said.
but who?
Enough
but
said, bro.
Also-
Enough said.
also-
That's what I'm telling you, man.
Who was also the offensive coordinator and also the guy that was over the offensive side of football?
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with you stopping somebody from putting up points.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got to
stop
put points
them
up
from
on the
the
board
points.
too.
You
But-
said, well,
but-
it'll,
but the one thing- but the
okay,
one thing-
well,
but the one thing
it'll
we
just be
saw-
0-0
The
then.
one thing we saw Silverfield and Golesh do, they put up points. We saw that.
Sure.
But we didn't see,
Yeah.
but during that season when they played, we didn't see Auburn put points up on the board either.
True.
So
I agree.
my thing, so when we talk about surefire thing, you gotta you gotta put Silverfield and Golesh in that conversation as well too.
Yeah.
Man, Mike McKinney is hilarious, bro. Shout out to Mike McKinney. Shout out to Mike McKinney. That is hilarious, bro. I like it, man. And I don't even eat bean pies because I think they nasty. To be
I've never
completely
tasted
honest.
one, man.
They
I've
are
never
nasty to me.
tasted
They
one.
nasty.
Okay.
Never tasted
Nasty.
a bean pie.
Yeah,
Edward, you all serve bean pies at Outer Lines?
No. Don't
I don't
serve no
think it
bean pies.
Yo, drop off.
Nah, he ain't drop off. He still he thinks nah, he back.
You ain't got to serve no bean pie, man.
Please don't start serving no bean pies.
It sound like, man, no, goodness.
Goodness, no. No, not bean pies. Not bean pies. No, bro. I tasted a bean pie one time.
That's so they is nasty.
And they're
bro.
not great. Not great
They
at
are
all. man.
nasty.
Not great at
Wow.
all, man. We're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna get me a slice of bean pie while we're taking a break. And
Man,
when
come
we come
on,
back,
man.
when we come back, we're gonna talk trap game. Could this potentially be a trap game for Auburn, man? We're gonna talk about it because hey, it is what we do around here, man. Water Cooler Talk Sports around the cooler. We'll be right back on this. Hey, you listening? If you're trying to eat like a champ today, you already know where you gotta go. Adelines by Chef Country. Smoked ribs, real flavor, no shortcuts. Yeah, they do it right. Tap in right now. Call them at 334-498-2325 or slide through at 2371 Highway 14 in Otagoville, Alabama. Adelines, your official pregame meal. Everybody wants to look like a star when they step out, including you. That's why Hollywood Media got you covered. From clean portraits, corporate events, and even athletic events, they capture it all. These ain't just pictures. This is your moment. Follow now on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. And follow on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. Hollywood Media. Feel like the star you are. The man himself, the chef himself, we will be there October 17, 2026 for the Auburn versus Georgia game. Chef Country, man, tell them what they get at Adelines, man. What can they expect?
Man, you can expect. You never know what to expect. Expect the unexpected. How about that? Just expect the unexpected because you don't never know what you're gonna get because I'm so versatile. You know what I mean? Today I just cooked some of the best ribs and burgers in the world. Wednesday I had turnip greens. I had fresh squash out the garden, man. I had lima beans. I had yams. I had macaroni and cheese. I had mashed potato and gravy, hamburger steak, fried chicken, fried pork chop. Then I had something that other country folks in the deep south love. But it run our blood pressure sky high. I had some pigtails and pig ears mixed up in a pot. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
I'm like Forrest Gump, man. Life is like a box of Adeline. It's like a box of chocolate, man. Just show up. Well, you never know what to do.
I love it, man. I love it. 2371 Highway 14, Otagoville, Alabama. Your official pregame meal, the official pregame meal of Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Also, man, shout out to our guy DJ. They want support of Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood with the EY. Then, of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. Feel like the star that you are. Hollywood Media. Clean portraits, events, aerial shots, athletic photography. I mean, he does it all, man. So give him a call or DM him or message him on social media. I promise you, he'll get you taken care of. Fellas, let's keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. I want to take a look at some of the comments in the chat real quick before we keep moving on, man. Let's see. Big Sarge said Nick doesn't believe that a Durkin-led defense can stop a first-year starting quarterback. I never said that. I never said that.
I don't believe it, Big Sarge.
Those words never came out of my mouth, Big Sarge. Never came out of my mouth.
I never
said that.
Nick
Durkin
daughter.
man.
Y'all
Durkin daughter,
Nick
man.
ain't no Durkin daughter, man. Don't do Nick like that, man.
Got to be more careful, man.
Yeah, Big Sarge. Salute, Big Sarge. Yo, Durkin daughter over here, man.
Wow, that's crazy. Everything but bean pies. Yeah, you're right, man. We can't have the bean.
You know what?
Can't do it. B Sarge said the former USF players are going to treat each game as an opportunity to show the SEC that they can play in this conference. I'm with you.
Okay.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think they can. I think they can.
I know where that comment comes from.
Shout out to Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Man, he said go Hogs. We got a Arkansas supporter here. Let us know, Kevin. Let us know what we are missing. What there's a big question mark about Arkansas about the Arkansas Razorbacks. Kevin, you are an Arkansas fan. Let us know what is it, why this team is going to be good, why they're going to be bad, why they're going to shock some teams, or why they just or why is Arkansas maybe a year or two away from being one of those teams in the conference. Let us know in the comments, man. We want to put your comment up on the screen. But let's keep this thing rocking and rolling and keep it moving. Trap game. This is a trap game for Auburn. Let's take a look at this Auburn offense. I mean, excuse me, this Arkansas offensive depth chart, man. You take a look there, man. Of course, as I said, KJ Jefferson is the guy that is slated in to be the starting quarterback there as well. You look at, wide receivers, Hawkins and Marshall. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I do not know what to expect from those two guys. Hawkins transferred from Michigan, but he's been in this offense before. So if we as Auburn fans look at USF and say that you have Byron Brown coming in, you have Keyshawn Singleton, you have Jeremiah Cole, you have Chaz Nimrod. I think that Arkansas fans should be touting the same thing because there is continuity there as well. And from when you look at it. So maybe there should be some optimism about this Arkansas football team moving forward this season. Then let's look at the offensive line. Let's look at it a little bit more in depth right here. You look at what potentially is going to look like on the offensive line. Caden Kickler at center. You got Brom and Breland at both guard positions, and then Broussard and Williams at the left tackle. And then you look at what they did in the portal, who they brought in. They brought in some guys in the portal as well to kind of to beef up that depth. That depth there in the portal. And then, of course, you look at the offensive line. Similarities in this team to Auburn. The offensive line coach, Jeff Myers, was the offensive line coach at Memphis last year under Silverfield. You look at Hudson. You look at Hoodnick here at Auburn. Where was he last year? He was with Alex Golesh and George Gordon at USF. A lot of similarities in this game with both of these teams. So the way that Auburn fans are talking about Auburn, maybe Arkansas fans should be talking the same way about their football team as well. When we look at the defensive side of the football, man, you look at this defense, you look at the depth chart here. Quincy Rhodes is going to be a big name. He's gonna be a big name that you look at. Look at that name. Look at that jack position right there, ladies and gentlemen. That name is very familiar. The name is very, very, very familiar. Jamonte Waller. He was at Auburn. He's in Auburn. He was at Auburn at one point in time, but now he is on that Arkansas defense as well. Then you're looking at back end and you see Jaheim Johnson. They call him Joker, transfer from Tulane as well. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what this defense is going to be, but it seems as if this defense did enough to bring some depth in to be able to potentially keep their team in some games, man. And you look at the stats for the past 5 seasons for this Arkansas defense. Now, granted, this is under Sam Pittman and things stuff like that, but Sam Pittman went to a couple of bowl games, you know, while he was there. He went to a bowl game 3 years in 3 of the 5 years that he was there at Arkansas. And it's not a bad look. Like, Arkansas has not been a terrible team. This is a team last year that lost 8 games by 1 possession or less. What does that sound like, ladies and gentlemen? That sound like Auburn last year. There's a lot of similarities in this game, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of similarities in this game moving forward, man. And I want to ask y'all this question. We'll start with DC on this one, man. Trap game. I just flat out ask you, is this a trap game for Auburn?
I mean, if you really look at it, like I said before, when you look at the offensive line, man, when you look at their right side, they have a offensive line that's returning talent, that's been accustomed to SEC speed, SEC strength, bro. All they got to do is learn the system. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not just counting them out and like they're just nothing. You know what I'm saying? But coming into Auburn, man, it's a home game for Auburn. You know, and then you're bringing in the quarterback in the offense should be rolling by game 9, dog. If they ain't rolling by game 9, they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they should be what they're gonna be by game 9. But I just think, man, being at home with the DJ Durkin-led offense, man, Jordan-Hare, you know, you don't know what Auburn is gonna be. If Auburn is riding hot, man, it's gonna be a tough game. So the home field advantage, man, DJ Durkin, man, I'm definitely leaning into. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking Auburn, bro.
And similarities in this game, similarities on this offensive side of the football. When you look at this game, man, Calvin Peterson comes in and said, no, this is not a trap game. This is what he said. But
I agree.
We look at it and we say the similarities. The way that Auburn fans are talking about Auburn's offense and the way that this offense is structured, you have an offensive coordinator who brought his OC with him, who brought his offensive line coach with him, who brought majority of the guys that were with him on the team before. He brought over a quarterback that was in the system with him as well. Brought over some wide receivers with him as well. Auburn did the same thing. So I just asked the question, man. I really want to know, do you not think this is a trap game? Do you not think that the similarities between these two, especially on the offensive side of the football, is not a prevalent talking point and issue that Auburn fans, that both teams need to look at?
I mean, you can, but as far as the trap game goes, nah, this ain't no trap game. I mean, I don't expect Auburn to overlook Arkansas, period. I don't expect DJ Durkin not to be ready for this game, or Alex Golesh not to be ready for this game, or I don't expect Silverfield not to be ready for this game too, because he actually has a point to prove. So I don't really think it's gonna be a trap game. I mean, I think Vandy's more of a trap game than this one.
Really? Wow, that is. Hey, at 48 minutes and 24 seconds in this show, I want to make sure I remember that, because I do not. I don't think Vanderbilt is a trap game. Go ahead. I really don't think Vanderbilt is a trap game, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interfere with your point, but go ahead.
Nah, you good. I mean, the only reason I say Vandy is because you got to look at Auburn plays Tennessee the next week. They could overlook Vandy, and with the coaching that Vandy has, they can actually come in there and beat you again. I mean, I don't think that this late in the season, I don't think that Auburn will be overlooking anybody. So that's my point. Like, no, to me, it's not.
Big Sar said a process-driven team doesn't believe in trap games. I'm with you. I agree with you.
True.
But if you listen to what Silverfield has been saying to his team and what he's been saying to the community of Arkansas, It sounds very similar to what Alex Golesh has been saying. Process-driven, detail-oriented team is what he's trying to build. And he has been saying that he wants to find guys that want to be at Arkansas, is what he's been saying. It sounds just like what we've been hearing from my coach. So there's a lot of similarities in this game. Now, I really think that Arkansas has an easier schedule before they play Auburn. I think we all can look at that and say that. But if they have 4 or 5 wins, and now Arkansas is looking at it from the potential of, if we can win this game puts us at 6 wins.
I got a totally different perspective on this game, man.
Okay, and they have potential to win this game, and this game put us at 6 wins to potentially put us in a bowl game, or even further in year 1, because Alex Golesh is not the only first-year head coach in the SEC that is trying to make a statement. Ryan Silverfield sees it as well. I'm gonna get these 2 comments in, and I'm gonna go to you, Edward, on this one, man. 10-time champ, what's up, man? I said 10-time champ. You might have to reconsider that name, because it might be more championships than 10. You might have to go, and it might be more championships than 10. I'm just saying.
It might be 12.
I saw Golesh a few weeks ago. Dude is maybe 5'10". Just so you know, yeah, I've met Golesh. I've met Coach Golesh twice in person. Met him twice in person. And yeah, I'm 5'9.5", pushing 5'10", and I was looking at him just like this. You can actually go look at the interview that we did that we had the opportunity when we had to ask him a question at the Senior Bowl. Yeah, that I'm looking at him dead in his. I was like, yeah, man, yeah, he's not a tall guy. He's not a tall guy at all. But shout out to Coach Golesh though. He probably don't even remember me. But Big Sarge, man, which team has the better QB and talent, Nick? That's the question though. That's the question. Who has the better QB? Everybody's gonna say that Byron Brown is the better QB. Threw for 3,000, ran for 1,000. I'm just being honest. But when we talk about Auburn, the thing that we've been talking about Auburn all the time is guys have been in the system and they know what the system is. Arkansas did the same thing. They brought in guys that have been in the system. They brought a quarterback over that's been in the system. They brought in a running back over that's been in the system. They brought in receivers that's been in the system as well. So, I mean, I'm just looking at the similarities between the two, and I'm saying, are we discounting this Arkansas team a little bit too much? We're gonna make our predictions in a minute, but are we discounting this team just a little too much? Kid Country, go ahead, man.
You shouldn't be discounting. You absolutely should not. I'm gonna tell you something. It might be a lot of people might not believe what I'm finna say. Arkansas is the biggest game on Auburn's schedule. Arkansas is the biggest game on Auburn's schedule. Here's why. Depending on what you do in October, if you go 1-3 in October, or just say you go 3-1 in October, Arkansas is the one game that Auburn can't afford to lose, bro. Auburn cannot afford to lose to Arkansas, because just say if you 5-2 at this point, you still got a chance for playoffs, or whatever the record may be. You can't go 0-4 in October or 1-3 in October, then turn around and lose to Arkansas. Oh man, that gonna be that gonna leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. And you can't go 3-1 in October and still turn around and lose to Arkansas. This is a game that Auburn has to win regardless, in my opinion. If you got, you know what I mean, any type of playoff chances, any type of Auburn bowl chances really could be on the line in Arkansas.
Ooh, that's strong. That's strong right there. That's strong.
Arkansas actually could have a better record than Auburn when they play. See, because Auburn could easily be a 3-4 loss team by the time they play Arkansas, if not more. We don't have a lot of gimmicks. They got a way easier schedule than what we got, if you ask me. So Up until that point, they will be the had. So I look at it in the perspective. This is a game that they ought to have circled. This is a game right here to ain't no way in the world that Arkansas should get overlooked, being on what you should just be and went through in October. I got a feeling October gonna go two ways. Either gonna be really good or gonna be really bad. Ain't gonna be no middle. That's how I got Auburn whole season going. I think the time of them kind of being in the middle is over. Either they're gonna be really good or it's gonna be really bad.
Really bad.
Ain't gonna be no in between.
Man. He just told us, man. I'm with Kid Country on this because I think this Arkansas game and the game that we're gonna talk about Monday, Mississippi State game, are two very, very important games for Auburn, in my opinion. Especially coming off that October slate. We're gonna be right back after these messages, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna pick some games. We're gonna pick who wins. We are coming back right after this.
You want a solution to protect your family in a moment of crisis. Freddie Metro provides those solutions to protect your family and build real wealth. Serving Alabama and Georgia with trusted advice you can count on. Call him today at 678-870-4001. Freddie Metro, protecting families, building legacies. SEC football fans, this is your channel. Every Tuesday, it's time for SEC Season Live, the most interactive SEC football experience on the planet. Live chat voting, hot takes, weekly rankings, real debate, and you help drive the conversation live on air. Then, every Thursday, hit the reset button with Lunch Breaks, your lunch break destination for real SEC football talk. Reactions, storylines, and unfiltered opinions from across the conference. If it matters in the SEC, it matters here. Subscribe now to @It's SEC Season, and don't just watch the conversation, be a part of the show.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the people that help support us on this channel, man. I got Freddie Metro, man. If you want to protect your family before catastrophe hits, man, he can help you do that, man. Serving Georgia and Alabama, man. Make sure you hit up our guy, man. He can help you get that taken care of, protect your family before that time comes, man, and help you potentially build some wealth with it as well, too, man. So shout out to our guy, Freddie Metro, man. Call him 678-870-4001, or you can email him at freddiemetro@gmail.com. Also, man, I got Tez at his SEC Season. SEC Season Live, man. At his SEC Season, the most interactive sports channel there is on this here YouTube platform. SEC Season Live, man. Ranking show Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. Go check out I Got Tez, man. You make the show. You become a part of the show. You help with the data that we're building over for the SEC Index over on SEC Season, man. We want y'all to come over there Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with that. And then, of course, on Thursdays, lunch breaks, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. The lunchtime special, man. Come over there. Take a lunch. Bring out your lunch. You can be cooking your lunch while you sitting down with I Got Tez. And DC be over there as well, too. I'm telling you, man. You have a great time on lunch breaks, man. You be having great conversations over there as well. Yesterday's lunch breaks was about the effect of social media in sports. It was a great conversation, man. So I'm telling you, man, go hit the subscribe button, go hit the notification bell, because I'm telling you, you are going to get great content over there on @It's SEC Season. Also, man, ladies and gentlemen, the pregame playlist will be here before you know it. It's cooking up some big things with this thing. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't want to miss it out, man. Pregame playlist, your morning, your sports, your playlist premieres June 29th, 2026, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, man. A new morning experience is coming to your ears and to your eyes here on YouTube, man. It's going to be 2 hours of just music, of culture talk, of sports talk. We're going to talk music. Man, we're going to have a great time. The pregame playlist, your music, your sports, your playlist. Hit and press play on your pregame playlist. Make us a part of your morning routine here on What a Cool Talk Sports with the pregame playlist. Fellas, man, it's about that time where we are going to pick some games. The Auburn-Arkansas series record, right? Auburn is leading this series 20 games to 13. They have 20 wins to Arkansas 13. In the last meeting, was last year in Fayetteville, where there was only one touchdown scored. It was a passing play from Jackson Arnold to Cam Coleman in the corner of the end zone. And other than that, everything else was field goals for Auburn. And as stated earlier, there was a pick six for Auburn from Rayshawn Pleasant that helped put another 7 points on the board for Auburn's football team. This game will be inside of Jordan-Hare Stadium. And fellas, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick this game right now. And I'm going to start with Ant. Ant, who do you have winning this game and what's the score?
I want to make a point before I say my score. This is a point we didn't make. We all should know we have a very petty coach. We all should know that our coach was slated and predicted and was signed to go to Arkansas. Arkansas media can't keep their mouth closed. That's why he's at Auburn. I predict Auburn 42-14.
42-14 Auburn from the insider himself at Kid Country. What you got?
Boy, Ant must have been reading my mind. Silverfield beat Golesh right last year, right?
Yes, sir.
Did.
Yep.
So you know
We got a petty coach now.
we probably gonna do it again. But in the words of the great Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. I got Auburn at 5-3 up until this point.
Okay.
But I got them on a 2-game winning streak coming into this. I got them beating LSU and Ole Miss coming into this.
Okay.
Whew.
Too much
I
Auburn,
like that. Okay.
too much Byron Brown, too much Jordan-Hare. Auburn Tigers 42-17.
Ooh.
Good.
Yeah, that was close. That was real close.
I ain't been gonna blow nobody out all year, but it's too much. I keep telling you, I think Georgia taking up behind the woodshed. When y'all sitting there at lines eating your food, I think we're gonna all be a little upset. But I think it's gonna bode well. I got us on a 3-game winning streak, beating the hell out of Arkansas. Excuse me, lady.
Wow. 42-14 and 42-17 Kid Country. DC, where are you at? Where you at?
Man, I'm going to say we beat Arkansas for 3 reasons, man. Golesh beat them last year at Florida. New Mexico State and 4th and 31. That's why we beat them. But anyway,
God, dog.
Wow, man.
I'm going to go 28-17 home. We get them by at least 10 points, man.
28-17 DC. All right.
You said blame Ron Roberts for everything, don't you?
Yeah, man.
I am going to pick this game. I think that DC, you said something earlier. You said something earlier in this game, in the show, where the problem at Memphis was not the defense. I mean, it was not the offense, but it was the defense. Ryan Silverfield has had the ability to be able to score wherever he's been. And I don't think that's going to stop.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to stop. I'm going Auburn to win this game. I have Auburn winning this game 42-28. Okay. I think Arkansas puts up more than 24 points against this Auburn defense because of the fact that they run a similar offense to what Auburn runs. And I think that by this time, this offensive line, I think that the quarterback, I think that the running back and the receivers will all be in gear for the season. And they will have a couple of wins underneath their belt where they will have some momentum going into this game. So give me Auburn with the win. 42-28. I got to win it by 14 points. But I have the defense giving up more than 24 points in this game. Is where I have it at. Let's take a look and see what they got in the chat, man. I got Calvin Peterson with a $2 super chat. He said Auburn 48, Arkansas 12. Okay. D Lev in here saying Auburn 45. The Piggies 20. Oh, wow. Big Sarge said he has Auburn 30, Arkansas 13. Okay. Mike McKinney says he has Auburn 41, Arkansas 13. Man, wow. Y'all don't. Woo, okay.
Blowouts.
P-Pass has Auburn 45, Arkansas 13. I got Wade. What's up, Wade, man? Be safe out there on them streets. He has Auburn 45-13, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. Wade said Auburn's defense will not give up over 21 points this upcoming season.
Ooh, boy, that's stout right there.
Wait.
Right there.
All right, then. I'm with you, man. Man, I want to thank y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler tonight. Shout out to Ant. Shout out to Kid Country.
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to DC, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. We're about to get up out of here, man. We'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, man. And we're going to be looking at the Mississippi State Bulldogs. We'll be looking at the Mississippi State Bulldogs on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we about to get up out of here. As always, man, you all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one, man. Y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his because he deserves all the praise and all of the glory that he does, man. You all have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And when we leave out of here, you know what we got to say, man. We always got to say it. It's the one thing that we say all the time that everybody loves. It is one love. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out this mug. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great one. See ya.
This has been a presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.